Hi y'all, how you doing? Thanks for clicking on my video. Got some Valentine's Day DIYs going on. If you're new here, hi, stick around, stay a while. You might enjoy it. And if you're a regular, y'all know I love you from the bottom of my heart. And I mean that truly. And I'm praying for y'all. There's so, Connie, bless your heart. I mean, I don't want to, and happy birthday on the 14th, but there's so many people going through so much right now. I got a comment from a subscriber. I'm not going to say her name, but Lord, she needs prayer. She has lost so many people. I mean, it just so many people, and you know, God can bring her through it. And I want y'all to pray for one another and be kind to one another, because that's what I'm about, you know. And I thank y'all for your prayers when I'm sick, and it means the world to me. And I want to say, if anybody out there don't know who Jesus is and they want to know who Jesus is, email me. I'll tell you who he is, tell y'all about him. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I got one thing left to say. Let's get on with the video. Okay, y'all. Right here, I got two of those tags from Dollar Tree. Those are from the 4th of July. And I'm just going to pop them little hearts, stars off. I've been working with so many hearts lately. Anyway, I'm going to save them for something else. I want to show y'all, on these tags and stuff we get from the Dollar Tree and these signs, sometimes the paper sticks out around the edge. If you just pull that back a little bit and tear it off, your project will look much better and come together better. Anyway, I'm going to paint one of them in Waverly White chalk paint, and I'm going to put the other in crimson red chalk paint. Now, I'm taking white acrylic paint there and one of them fat dauber thingies from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to make me some dots. Boy, my dots are always wild and crooked. I can't do dots good, y'all. Anyway, I did it anyway. And put it all over it, and then I'm taking a smaller dauber, and I'm going to take red, again, the chalk paint, and I'm going to put them in the center of the whites. And I got two jumbo craft sticks there. Those are the ones that come from the Walmart. And I painted them red with the crimson. I don't know why I showed y'all this mess, because I lost some footage, or I think I actually got it. I just can't find it. There's so much mess on my phone. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Thought I cut that out. Guess I didn't. But looks like I'm dancing, don't it? Rump shaking or something. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I glued those onto my sign. Oh my goodness. And I just flip them over and cut the hanging over part off with a, you know I cover the back, y'all. You know I always do. And I had 4 half beads. Actually, I had a few half beads in that little bucket. That's where I throw my excess beads. And I thought, there's already painted white. I'll just glue them to my little sign here. I thought it was cute. Yeah, and here I'm just measuring out. Oh, because I'm going to cut off on my cricket. Be mine. I think that's cute. I do. That is in blueberry font. That's what it said. No, blueberry cheesecake font. Sorry. That's what it said. And then I just typed in Be Mine, and there you go. And, oh, look, I cut out a little Cupid. There was one free one on there. The other one you have to pay 99 cents for. I'm not paying for it. I don't know why I'm telling you all that, but there was that one for free. So, anyway, I blew him up a little bit, cut him off, and I lined up my holes here so I know where to put my Cupid. So, I'm just going to put him here on that other side, make sure my holes are lined up, slap a ton of hot glue on there, line my holes back up again, and glue it together. I think this came out adorable. And I got a piece of white nautical rope that was just a scrap piece. Just happened to be long enough. Well, can you believe it? Ran it through my hose. Fought the tape on it. Anyway, just fringed up my little ends a little bit. And there you go. Oh, I'm lying. I always do that, don't I? Anyway, so I got a piece of that buffalo check ribbon there and just did a little awareness bow. Took a piece of a pipe cleaner. You know, twisted the center up, get it together, fluff it up a little bit, glue it down to my sign. And then one of them little hearts I made in my last video, see, with the material on it. I just cut it out, and it's the red and white gingham, and I didn't want y'all to have to watch me cut the whole thing out, but, you know, that's how I roll with my wonderful editing skills, because it's what I was born to do. Anyway, and there you go, just glue my little gingham heart in there. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness, I think that's adorable. That is so cute, y'all. I mean, I don't have any. Okay, I got 3 of those. Those were nice. I got the last of what they had. I guess I was being stingy because I got like 6 of them. Because if you don't get them, you don't get them. Anyway, those wood things, pieces from the Dollar Tree. And I filled my hose up with some wood putty. And anyway, you're going to need 5-gallon paint stir sticks too. And one of them wood hearts from the Dollar Tree. I filled up all my hose with wood putty. Just going to sand it off. And I'm going to stain that heart in that Home Decor wood tint by Faux. I love that stuff, y'all. Miss Bree from Bree's Art used it, and she said my name there down there. Hi, Bree. I love you, Bree. Anyway, sorry, y'all. And I stained my paint stir sticks, too. Anyway, I'm sanding down my wood putty there, and I don't know why I showed y'all that, but I did. So I painted the all 3 of the boards in plaster chalk paint by Waverly. I actually watered it down some so I could try to see some of the wood grain come through. Anyway, and I'm just measuring off my paint stir sticks here to see how long I gotta cut them. Gonna cut them off. Then where I cut, I'm gonna sand it down. And I'm gonna stain that edge because I don't want it to be unstained, you know, because it just won't match if it is. And then Jessie gonna stick her nose in it. Anyway, so I'm trying to get my boards even here. I do want the one in the middle to drop down a little lower than the rest of them. And making me a big old giant sign here. And this is going to stay. I don't know if my husband's going to put it in his room. If not, it's going to the living room. But anyway, sorry. I put some wood glue and some hot glue across it. Both of them. And the wood glue is the forever stick. And the hot glue is the please stick nail. So I can get on with my business. Anyway, then I sand it down here because I thought it would look good all scuffed up some, you know what I mean? Because I want it to look kind of old. Did the same thing with my heart. Sand it down. I really roughed this bad boy up. See, I just having fun. Yeah. I don't know why I showed you so much of it, but I did. Anytime y'all sand, make sure you dust your stuff off and wipe your stuff down. That's probably why I showed you so much, Miss Jessie there. Anyway, so I laid my heart down, and I'm just going to trace around it so I'll know where to put my hot glue. Because, you know, I don't know, I just didn't want it everywhere all over the heart and everywhere all over the boards, and I want it to be nice and neat, you know. So, that's what I did. Bam! There you go. Anyway, I printed on my Cricut just as I am. Because that's the name of my husband's song. It's a song Ricky Van Shelton sang. And I know it's a gospel song too, just as I am. But they're 2 different songs. Anyway, so I got me a plunger handle there from the Dollar Tree. And I'm cutting off both ends because if I sawed off the one, it's going to be flat. And then the other one's going to be round. And I did not want that. So I had to have them both flat. I'm going to sand it down real good. That's actually easy to cut through, y'all, with that miter box. I got mine for $10 at Walmart, $9.99. So that's how I'm going to tin it. That's how I do all my dowel rods. Stick it down in there. And then run the wax up and down it. I didn't have any gloves. Anyway, I'm going to take those hooks. I know what they're called. Shoot. Anyway. And I'm going to put 2 in my dowel rod. Yeah. I measured out. You'll see how. I'll show you in a minute. I didn't show you there. I don't know why. And I measured in the center of those boards there and drilled me a hole down each side. Sand that down real good. And I got one of those chains from the Dollar Tree. I've had it for ever and a day. But they'll probably be coming out with them soon. Because they already got spring stuff out at the store, I'm told. And I'm just going to tear my chains apart, you know, take the hooks off and stuff. And they got those little hooks there. And get your pair of pliers. If you've got needle nose pliers, it's better. I talk and talk and talk. I don't even know if I breathe sometimes. I just keep going and going. Anyway, put them through my holes and I smash them down, make them meet up again. And I'm going to count up 4 and take the 5th one off. Or, you know what I mean. Unhook it on the 5th one. So I'm going to have 4 links. And that way I can hook my sign up to my... I take my hooks out and spray paint them black. And, oh, yeah, that's what I'm showing you. I'm going to do because I didn't like the gold. And I put me a little bow on there. Look how cute that is. Just as I am. That's our song. So, anyway. It's really meaningful. If you knew my husband and what was going on, he'll kill me if I tell all his business. But I'm going to show it to y'all twice because I just like it that much. I don't know. I should not be allowed to edit videos. Maybe I shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. I'm a mess. Anyway, y'all, I got 2 of those hearts there from the Dollar Tree. Good gravy. And I'm just going to take the... You know, I do this all and expect y'all to know what I'm doing because most of you do. But I've got new people and they're like, why'd you do that? What are you doing that for? I need to explain each time. So I take my heat tool and I take my stickers off the back. It gets them off easy. Anyway, and I'm going to take that wood tint and stain the backs of my heart and the sides of them. You know, all the way around the side and even that little lip area. And I'm going to take my Waverly white chalk paint. Goodness, I do need to breathe. I need a drink. Mountain Dew. Anyway, I'm going to paint the top of both of them white, but I wanted one to be a little bit different because I thought it'd be cute, so I paint the top and the side. Now, if you always go towards the edge, you won't get your paint on the rest of your project. Okay, got one of them dust mops there from the Dollar Tree. Anyway, going to fold it in half. And I'm not going to use a pattern because that's just how I roll. And I wanted a tall, slim heart. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just cutting up an angle there. And I'm going to make me a heart. These things are a mess, y'all. But it's cute. I made mine crooked on my stick because I thought, you'll see. I thought it'd be cute. I wish I would went straight up and down, I think. But I will tell y'all a mistake I made. And y'all, please don't do this. Because I don't know why I did it. Yeah, I do. Because I did this one that way. And I was thinking that's how you do it. And it ain't how you do it. You can do... I'll shut up. And just, you know, we'll just do this now. Anyway, so I opened it up. And I cut it apart from one another. And made my end more pointy. Look at all the little hearts and stuff you can make. The pretty little fuzzy hearts you can do for Valentine's Day. And I'm just going to take me 2 dye rods. And I'm going to stain them in that wood stain also. Gee whiz. I don't know why y'all watch me, but I appreciate it. If y'all give me a thumbs up, man, I'd really, really appreciate that. Anyway, so I lay my dye rod down there. See how I laid it cockeyed because I did want my heart to lean crooked, but I mean, it's still cute, but I don't know. Anyway, kind of wish I hadn't done it now. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so a glue, you can do that with this because it's a big old thick padded thing. And I just took the fuzzies that I cut off of the heart, you know, the extra, and just, you know, filled my heart with that. Because why not? It's free. It was there. So that's what I did. Anyway, and just glued around the edges and closed it up and made me a little fluffy heart. I wish they sold big dust mops there like that at the Dollar Tree. I'd be making me some pillows. I thought about doing it anyway. That'd be cool. Anyway. Oh, just glue all around the edges. Did I already say that? Push it down real good because that thing is thick. And there you go. As your heart. And you won't want to trim it up. You know, haircut it. Make sure it looks all nice. And, yeah. I'm sorry I showed you all this mess. My stuff was scattered about everywhere. Because doing stuff Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I'd start and stop and stop and start. And it just... you know, the videos was so messed up. I was like, oh no. Anyway, I got that for $1.77 at the Walmart. Yeah, not Walmart, the Walmart. Anyway, I measured it there, but I threw my paper away. So if y'all can see on that paper how big I measured it, that'd be great because I can't see it. And like I said, I threw the paper away, so I don't remember. So I just did it again. Just cut me out a heart. This and I wanted to be a shorter, chubbier heart, like me, short and fat. Anyway, and don't do what I'm about to do. Why I did it is beyond me. Look, I glue my stick in there. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're supposed to glue your heart and stuff your heart, then stick your stick up in there. I don't know, because I did it that way. Of course, you can see my stick through the back. So, jeez. But I fixed it. You can't tell it now. But, so, yeah, just glue around the edges too with that. And then I took the rest of that dust mop that I had left and stuffed that heart with it. Anyway, but I did have to use some polyfill to finish filling up that little heart. But yeah, do that part first, like I said. Then leave a little gap. And at the end, then stick your stick up in there. But just glue it shut with all your little fuzzies on the inside. I'm going to beat these dogs. No, I wouldn't. Anyway, and I got me a piece of burlap there. And I cut out a heart to try to match the red and white little heart. I put it on the back side. I was going to do that anyway, but it helped. I put it on the back side there where my stick was showing. Now you can't see it. You can't even tell it's messed up. And I just glued it down. And then I took a permanent marker and made me some little lines like stitching all the way around it. Isn't that adorable? Don't that remind you of some country time, Daisy Duke, kind of thing? Anyway, so I took some red material and cut out a heart to match my white thing. Y'all don't have to do this. I just did it because I thought it was adorable. And I glued it down. Oh, so I have a bunch of rub-on transfers that I've cut up and used for different things. And on that one it said, love you and XOXO. And I thought, I wonder if I had to work on that material. I don't know. And it did. Y'all. The rub-on transfers. And with it being fuzzy, I thought I'll definitely never get it on there. They stick to material. Did y'all know that? I didn't. Learn something new every day. Look. Oh, can you believe that? See where it said love you, all cute and tiny? And then there was a little XOXO in there. Those are the ones that has all the words. And then those letters, I only had that pack, and I had one XO, and I was like, I need to go buy another pack to get another XO. And I was trying to figure out how to make one, and I couldn't, without it looking dumb. So I put XO on that one. Then I took the little, the like ivy, black and they're black leafy things. I just put some of them on there. And these things are adorable, y'all. Drilled a hole in them. Put some glue in them. Stuck my dowel rod down in there. My little hearts. Oh. Took a red and white gingham bow and glued it to my white heart. And took a burlap bow. Thank you, Miss Stephanie, for that stuff. I love it, love it. And glued it to that one, and then took a red button, put it in the burlap, and a brown button, and put it in the gingham. And that is adorable. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That one pack had a bunch of little tiny hearts in it, so I put it on that burlap one. I just think those are so cute. I don't know why. Okay, y'all. I got these 4 frames here from the Dollar Tree. I've had these forever, and I had 2 of them, and there's one down. I don't know what in the world I'm going to do with these things. I go buy things because I see other people buy them, and I'm like, what am I going to do with this? Well, here's what I did with it. So, I took all the hardware off for now. Take the frames apart. I even pulled those little backs off there, but I can attach them to something else later. If you take your Cricut spatula, you can pop. Look at my shirt, how funny. It says, well, that's not a good sign. And then, isn't that cute? Anyway, my husband got me that one for Christmas. I'm going to take, I'm weird. I'm going to take elephant chalk paint and paint my frames. I'm doing this because this is matching my living room. And I'm going to take plaster chalk paint and I'm going to distress them. Yeah. I got 2 other things hanging in my living room that look like that. So, why not, right? Got that paper pack from Walmart. That's another one, y'all. Y'all really need to check those paper packs out. I don't have Valentine's Day paper, so I decided just to use that pink and white polka dot paper. I didn't have anything else, but I can change this paper out year round to whatever holiday or anything, birthday or whatever's going on. So I didn't glue the paper in. I put my frames back together. And voila. There you go. Oh, see how sticky them are? You took them stickers off. I just stuck the little picture that come in the frame up against that so my paper wouldn't stick to it. Then I'm going to cut out a piece to fit down in there. Trust me, that takes some time. I must have cut it 80 times. These I got them on the first try. So I'm going to put me and my husband in the big label thingy, and my children and my in-law children in the little label thingy. Put their names and put me and my husband's name and established 1996. Yep, what I did. And I'm going, I just take them tumbling tire blocks as a spacer to make sure I get them all the equal amount of port, and a paint stir stick to make sure they're lined up straight down at the bottom. That's just some of the things I do, y'all. I don't usually add that kind of stuff in my videos. Come on, Jess. Because I just talk and show you what I make. Come on, Jess. I'm so sorry. And I took some of that lace burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree. Glued it all the way across the back of my frames there. And you can fold them bad boys up. I should have showed you. And put them away if you want. But I thought I'd use them year round. And on my Cricut, printed out the word love. I'm going to stick it to my glass frame. Gee whiz. Words. Struggle bus. So I got some of that black and white gingham ribbon. And some little jute twine bows. And I'm going to put the ribbon down. Come on, Jessie. You're a good girl. Glue the ribbon down. And then the jute twine bow on top of the ribbon. And there you go. I did it to all 4 of them. And I got some of the little burlap roses from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to glue them to the top of the big label thing. I don't know what those are, y'all. And here it is. I could have printed out our names on a Cricut, made it nice and neat. But I thought I just want my own handwriting in there. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. Yeah. Okay, y'all. I got these puzzles from the Dollar Tree. Now, these things are wood. I've used them before, and I've used smaller ones before. And that's the wood glue stick someone asked me that I use. And I got those from Walmart. They're like $2.97, something like that. So I'm going to dump out my puzzle pieces, which are wood also. And I don't like them gaps in them. And it doesn't matter for what I'm doing here, but I still did it. And I'm just going to take wood glue and wood glue, hot glue, and glue my puzzle pieces in. And glue my signs together. Now, I did take my little clamps from the Dollar Tree and held that together till it dried. And there it is. And there it is. And I'm going to take plaster chalk paint by Waverly. And going to paint the whole thing, front and back and sides, the whole thing. Now, I was going to do shiplap here. So, I did pencil lines, right? And I didn't measure them. I kind of like them uneven, like not exactly perfect. And I was like, I don't know. So I got my finger knife out. And I cut little slits in my wood. Now remember, that's real wood. So all the way down it. And I was like, that's not good enough. So then I get these pruning scissors I got from the Dollar Tree, and I dig me some lines. So my shiplap looks real, y'all. It's real dense in there. And it was actually easy to do. And I don't know, I just had a blast doing it. And I just think it looks good. I'll show y'all. See, there's part of it. I think I'll show y'all when it's done up close. I don't know. And I take my little, that thing, permanent marker, and make little nail head dots. And I'm going to take a really thin, flat paintbrush, tiny one, and that elephant chalk paint, and go in the cracks of my where I cut it out. Cracks on my slits. I don't know. That don't make no sense. Anyway, the slits on my board, I don't know. And then I like whatever was left in the brush, I like dried brushed on the wood. And there, my thing slipped, so I detailed it, made sure I put extra paint in. I just think it looks really good, y'all. Look at that. That looks just as good as that paper you buy from the Hobby Lobby, I think. But to each his own. So, with that nautical rope, I got the thin kind. I stick glue sometimes in the end of it and twist it up real tight so it stays together. I'm going to hot glue it all the way around my thing. That thing. All the way around it. Because we don't want, if you don't want the nautical rope, you could fill that up with lightweight spackle and send it down, and it looks just as good to paint it. Anyway, I'm doing reverse stencil here. That is with Vivid stencil vinyl. Anyway, now, this is the love, and this is true. We love because he first loved us. I'm just taking my elephant chalk paint there and a makeup wedge, a sponge, and gonna, yeah. I didn't press this down very good. It did bleed some spots, and I'm like, it don't look good. I don't like it, but I fix it. And I always pull my stencil off when it's wet. And I don't know why. I think I've told y'all that before. And then if you sand it down there, it kind of takes that bleeding and hides it, and you can't tell it as much. And I'm taking 8 tumbling tower blocks and gluing them to the back of my frame because I didn't want this to hang. I'm going to set it up on my, computer desk. And I take some gray gingham ribbon and some of that striped, like ticking almost ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and hot glue me some waves in my ribbon, glue it to my little picture, take a rose from my solar wood flowers, and there that is, y'all. I love that. I absolutely love that. I just do. I hope you all like it too. Anyway, got one of them XOs there from the Dollar Tree. This is a long one, y'all. I'm running out of words. No, I can never run out of words. Anyway, at the same time, I'm going to take 8 of the 18 millimeter wood beads, and only because I got my plaster chalk paint out again, am I doing this at the same time. And I'm going to do my beads now. I saw a few people do this. Sam at Unicorn Dust Designs, Amber, what is her? Oh, Amber Strong. No. Yes. Think. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry, y'all. And I put 2 sprays of my water in there, my little bowl, and take my heat tool and heat up my beads and warm them up and dry them. I don't know what I'm saying. And I paint my entire XO in that plaster chalk paint by Waverly. And then I'm going to take that misty pink. Y'all, I love that color. And most of y'all know I love that color. But it is terrible paint. It's Hoobly Doobie something. I don't know what it is. It's Walmart's chalk paint. And 2 of my favorite colors ever is in that. But it's horrible. It's went bad already. I have Waverly chalk paint. It's been good for 2 years, y'all. And that's bad already in just months. Anyway, thank goodness I had another one. So I just painted my X's in that misty pink. And remember, if you paint towards the edge, your paint won't run over the edge. And then I painted some of them little hearts. I needed 5 of them. A little pack of hearts you get from Dollar Tree. In that misty pink. Okay, one of them Home Sweet Home shelf sitters I got from the Family Dollar for $1 now. If y'all got, yeah, I saw somebody, I don't know when, get them from the Dollar Tree Pluses or whatever for $1. But anyway, those little ends just pop off if you have a flathead screwdriver or crooked spatula, something like that. And then that I had to use my heat tool to get off because it did not want to come off. And then it's so sticky, I got me some Goo Gone, put it on there, and then I take some rubbing alcohol and put it on there after it cleans off the Goo Gone, but the Goo Gone cleans off the sticky. Goodness, it's like a tree in a hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around and around. Y'all remember that song? I bet Kayla does. She's from Oak Hill. She's down from that area. We do some silliness now. Anyway, then I sanded it off. I'm not even looking at the screen, y'all. I've lost something. My mind, I know, but... And I give it one coat of the entire thing of ink chalk paint by Waverly. It's black. And Miss Rita Herndon sent me... Her and Pat Boyer, they sent me the most beautiful napkins. And Rita had sent me this one during the fall. And, oh my goodness, I could not wait to use it. And I didn't want to cut it up. I'm so goofy, but I'm like, that's the reason she sent it to me, was to use it. But I'm like, oh no, it's so gorgeous, I don't want to cut it. And they shouldn't make napkins that pretty, should they? Anyway, so I'm going to put the napkin on my XOXO. If you don't get the Mod Podge on your X, you don't have to worry about it sticking to your X. You can just put it on your O. And you just want a very light coat of Mod Podge. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning as I go. Y'all see me Mod Podge my first glass ever. And remember how excited I was? Anyway, I don't know. I'm just talking. Y'all, I love y'all. I miss y'all. And I am praying for y'all. Y'all got some mess going on, and I just feel for you. My heart goes out to you. And I miss you all too. And thank you for the wonderful things you said about me being back. Y'all. Anyway, I love y'all. Anyway, I know, right? So I took my finger sander and sanded around the edges, and then I took a fingernail file and got down, and I took my X-Acto knife and cut out the hole in the O, and then used a fingernail file to get down in them holes. Goodness gravy. And I got that lace ribbon there from the Dollar Tree. And I glue all the way around my little shelf sitter. Shelf sitter. Anyway, yeah. All the way around it. All the way. And then I glue those little hearts to the front of it and hot glue my XO on there. There again, I did lose that footage. I forgot to press record. Isn't that cute, y'all? I think it's pretty. And I got one of them gray vases there from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to paint it in that misty pink color. And I just give that one light coat. It covers good, y'all. Covers real good. And I'm going to take that napkin again. I'm using this napkin up, y'all. It is not going to waste. Not at all. Anyway, Rita's just sent me beautiful. And Pat sent me the most gorgeous fall napkins, and I wasn't able to use them because I started my Christmas DIY. Then I didn't finish my Christmas DIYs. I have things down there, y'all, that was supposed to go to video that didn't get finished, and some of them were almost complete. I know, y'all don't care. I'm going to shut up. Anyway, and I put Mod Podge on, and then there was a little gap. See, a little gap? I had to put a light bit of Mod Podge on the already wet napkin, which scared the bejeepers out of me, because I thought, oh no, I'm going to rip my napkin. Anyway, and I didn't. And I just filled in my crack. That napkin's gorgeous, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. Look, stuck my little vase on my shelf setter. Put me a white rose in there. And somebody said, those look like peonies. They do, but the thing actually says cabbage roses. Anyway, so I got one of them little hearts from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to sand it down real good, because some of them is rough cut, and you get splinters, and so, yeah. And I'm going to stain it with my walnut wood tint by Faux. I need to get me some more of that. The entire thing. And I got my napkin there again. It seems like I used that napkin a lot. I mean, I did, but look, I still have over half a napkin left. That's how stingy I was with that. And I put a light layer of Mod Podge on it. And I do a little bit and then dab it with my fingers. And then do a little bit more. And there you go. Dab it real good. Be real careful. You don't rip it. But that was a 2-ply napkin. I'm going to tell you what. That was a good napkin. You guys are like, shut up about the napkins already. Gee whiz. I can't believe people wipe their mouths with them. Anyway, stuff that pretty. Okay, I'll be quiet. I'm done without the napkins. Anyway, and I put it on the front and the back, and I take my finger sander, and I sand it down real good, and that makes it as close to the edge as it can be, and it's pretty. It looks really good. It looks like it belongs. And I just take one of my Cricut tools, and you push down, you can feel the hole. That's what, see I'm rubbing there? You can feel the hole, and you can poke through it without ripping anything, and that's what I did. Anyway, and I got me some ivory baker's twine there. Goodness gracious. And I fold it in half. I'm going to put it in my needle there, y'all. My Beadalon needle. It's a large eye. And it's a whole eye. And pull it through my little heart. Do a lark's head knot. I just run the 2 pieces of twine there through that loop. Tighten that up real good. Y'all see what I'm doing there. I'm sorry. The dogs are playing. And I'm going to cut that off to make that even. Excuse me. And I did like a plaster color bead, a stain bead, and then a dark brown bead that Miss Shelley got me at Christmas time. Y'all seen those. It was from the Walmart. And I just did that down through there. And I don't even know how many I did until I thought I liked the length of it. I know, right? Sorry. I'm the worst. And I just put a knot there in it. No, I didn't. I'm still putting beads there on it. Look what I did there. Accidentally put 2 of the same beads. Tied it up anyway. I'm like, it's in my house. Ain't nobody's business. They ain't gonna notice it anyway. And if they do, I'll be like, stop looking at my stuff so good. Ain't none of your business. No, I won't. Nobody ever comes sees me. Nobody likes me. I don't have any friends. Anyway, I'm being silly. There's my heart. And isn't that gorgeous? Well, there y'all. Here is everything, y'all. Thank you. If you are here still, you are the bomb. You just deserve an award. I'm telling you, because you're awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I love y'all. I miss y'all. And I will see you as soon as possible. I'm going to try to drop a video in my craft room. But big hugs. Y'all be safe. Have a great weekend. Mwah.